I know I broke that, and then they all died.
Bitch.
Interesting.
Ass. The ass was not said out loud.
We could have a little stick person army. You know what we have instead? A bunch of dead sticks.
Kindling?
Yes, because what this place has a shortage of is sticks. Always been a struggle. Every step of the way in this stupid, landlocked piece of shit country. You know what I miss? The ocean. You know what else I miss?
Grumpy son bitch,
You
ain't
know
he?
what else I miss?
Peace and quiet.
Why do you keep interrupting me?
It amuses me.
Carthage is going to tell him, I'm trying to clean up a little bit, but I mean, if y'all want to come in and take a look around, see if we can.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but it's again long night. Weren't quite sure what was going to happen, so I did grab a few things as we were wandering through, and I will pull my pack off and I'll pull out the ledger,
Mm-hmm.
the bags of coinage
Yep.
I found, as well as that locket that I swapped with Brannick.
Got it. He looks at the logbook and he's like, "Oh, great, thank you." And he grabs it and the coins, and he takes it and he hands it over to Adrian. But when you pull out the locket, you can see his eyes kind of like light up, and he gets a little bit of a twinkle in his eye, and you can see like there's a little bit of
Little moisture gathering.
yeah, little moisture. Moisture kind of starts to dissipate, and he's just like, many thanks. When they came, I didn't think I would see any of this again. Most people would keep this for themselves, get good money.
He kind of looks at it. Usual market value of a locket like that is anywhere from 15 to 30 gold pieces. Sentimental value is likely much higher.
He kind of like tilts his head at you, like you just cited like the exact like dollar amount. But the right people.
That's not the first locket Andrew may have. Air quotes, found.
All right. But he says, when you accepted this job, there was no. You mentioned that there was something else you wanted as reward. You have already done the service for promise of payment. How do we repay you?
That would be something that we would probably like to have our whole party present for.
Listen, probably a conversation best had inside. But to give a brief overview, we need help.
Yeah, and with that, like he kind of gives like a smile on his face, and he just kind of like gestures to the door. And as you guys are walking to the winery, you hear one of the kids, "Papa, you think Bucephalus is still there?"
Angela's turn to the kid and just kind of give a wink.
All right.
I think
you
who's
guys
still
can-
there?
The rocking horse.
Excellent.
Bucephalus.
So,
Um,
why would I not know this?
I don't know why you wouldn't know it. All right. You will go inside, and as you go in, let me get rid of all this blood. It's in the way.
Are you sure he doesn't see all that?
No, it's not actually blood. It's sticks. There's only one thing in here that died that bled, and it was a druid upstairs.
He was up here. And he was up here.
Yeah, Carthage carried a bunch of those sticks out already.
Oh yeah. As far as the old Munchkin question, what do we get off the druids?
You guys didn't get very much actually. The druids
they had,
were
like,
where they were. Yeah, they were
Staff.
wearing like staffs, quarter staves, fur armor, trinkets, and like little skulls and sticks and beads and stuff like that. They weren't
Useless.
carrying loot.
We need to go fight somewhere more expensive.
Wow. That was a wreck.
Oh, ice machine in the background. Sorry. I'm saying we should go fight somewhere more expensive.
But the family does start to move in, and in particular, Davian stops at the vats, and he wants to examine what's going on there. And he looks over at one of the vats that's obliterated. It's got a giant werewolf-sized hole in the side of it.
Oh no.
And he's just like kind of looks at it. Huh. Okay. Why'd they
Yeah,
destroy the empty one?
That's
there's
one
a
we have
there's a story that goes with that. That's part of the we need help. I can help fill in that a little bit of that.
And he goes by to the vats and he grabs a wine glass, which they're everywhere. He grabs a little goblet and turns the spigot on one of the overall vats and smells it and immediately pops his nose back. He goes, "Yeah, that's He says, I can see how the normal person may not necessarily see that, but I can smell it immediately. There's something very off about this."
Ask him
He
if it still
splashes it.
smells.
He splashes it on the ground.
We need to buy it and kill someone with it.
I can actually, since everybody's here, I'm probably waking up from my nap.
Yep.
Whoa,
If you want to.
There's so many people here. Just take me a minute to get my shit together. Whoa. Sorry.
You all
I'm
come
just
out
going-
and you're like,
Like doing up your belt. Sorry.
I'm standing up from a
So-
location that is covered in like wolf scratch
Because I've
marks
split
on
it.
the ground that are forward.
I split
Like,
the
I'm standing
chat
up from in the
so
middle
it's
of it,
not
like, yeah,
echoey,
You're like curled
and I
up in
can
a
do
little
things
ball.
different and
Yep.
talk here
This is
and
my
not have
safe-
them
this
interrupt
is
the
my safe
conversation and
place.
stuff. I had it all linked together before, but I don't now.
Anyways,
So
I'll stand up and I'll be like,
now
listen,
I'll have to mute here.
I'll put my hand,
listen, Morty.
and I'll begin to ritually cast to detect poison and disease.
Okay. Yeah. So ritual cast.
Yep.
Takes about 10 minutes, right, for that one?
Yep.
All right.
10 minutes
Maybe
and 6
so.
seconds.
Roll. He is drunk, chat. I'm a little tipsy already. Don't worry about it.
You're
But
just
don't worry.
playing true to your character.
I'm doing an excellent
It-
job of being a cleric.
it may have been
Can I
because-
guidance myself?
Method acting.
Guidance myself.
I had them both on, maybe?
You will interrupt your casting.
I only have one
Ah,
mic
yeah, that's
running
how it
now.
works.
Let me look at the pause.
You started a ritual cast. You can't do anything other than the ritual cast until the end.
If you're ritual casting, it carries the same rules as concentration because you're concentrating on the ritual aspect of the casting of the spell.
I
You
guess
can
I can't.
literally do nothing other than until it's over.
That.
That's right. What I'm doing is like I have my hand on like the vat of wine.
So does
and,
that make it any difference?
I'm probably like
If it even shows up?
puking.
It shows to be showing up, so...
Like is my
Doesn't
ritual
matter whether that channel's on or not.
Dry heaves.
Yeah. Because like
So did that fix the tunnel thing or no?
Stefania backs up.
give me 10 minutes.
He's doing something useful.
Okay.
Always
Partridge
doing
is
something.
gonna grab an empty bucket.
So
Take it
then I need to put this back.
I'm gonna tell him it's a 12-minute spell, but the first 2 minutes is just me getting my shit together. Probably shouldn't have.
That's
drank
the
any
incantation.
wine. No, I'm just kidding.
All right,
Oh,
so anything that's going on for the next 10 minutes, you guys are welcome to, but if not, we'll fast forward.
Here's a question. Is the alcohol, normal unpoisoned alcohol, also going to show up under detect poison?
I know that technically alcohol is poison. Blah, 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 blah.
Oof, that's gonna be tough to mess with right now.
It's consumable though.
So is the
Poison
poison.
is consumable.
Yes.
You ain't
but-
a bitch.
Voice mod isn't going through that, Mike. It's only going through this one. That's another reason why I split it.
So at the end of that ritual cast, Very, how does his sense emanate? If he detects poison or disease, is it by smell? Is it by
these.
sight? Is it?
I'm gonna say that it's probably
Does
the
he
least.
feel it?
It's probably the least pleasurable. So it's probably like
That make
by
any kind of
smell.
difference?
And if it smells
How about
like
that?
poison, it's probably
Better.
like an immediate taste
Like
on
the
the back of my
EQ
throat, and I'm
off.
just like,
The only
"Ugh."
thing I haven't played
That's
with.
not
There's a few
good.
things that I have to play with that I didn't have
Yeah.
time to
So
play
as
with.
soon as your spell finishes, you're like, okay, all right, pull your shit together. It's for 10 minutes. All right, we're good. All right, and cast. Your nostrils are immediately filled with just rancid, putrid smell, just pulsing off of the vats that are next to you.
It's strong stuff.
Like, it is.
You know, it's like
it's-
Any
to eat like a
difference?
whole spoonful of
The EQ gone?
wasabi. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like you stuffed
Actually, yeah.
a fish full
But
of
the only thing there
a
is-
can of cranberry sauce and left it in the sun for 3 days. That's kind of what it smells like.
I'll have to mess with
It's a
it.
lovely olfactory sensation, Sean. Thank you.
Damn.
And it reminds me of the old
Sickly sweet.
Okay,
trivia fact. You know why mayonnaise comes in jars, right? Because if they put it in cans, you couldn't microwave it.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is
Zing!
so gross.
No.
Microwave mayonnaise.
Shame on you.
I don't think he gets it.
My favorite is there used to be
There
a
are
commercial.
children watching this.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, okay, he
not,
gets it.
but maybe.
Okay, he gets it.
There used to be a commercial of a guy walking in on his college roommate going, "What are you
Oh, sorry.
doing?" He goes, "I'm eating cottage cheese." And he goes, "That's a milk carton." And he goes, "So?"
Same difference.
Big chunks in that cottage.
So oh, that reminds me of my college years. Boy.
It shouldn't.
Hey man, times
All
are
right.
tough. Strainers exist for a reason.
I made tomato soup with ketchup packets and hot water. I know what it tastes like.
Fits on. Shit.
Anyway, Any dang way. It is absolutely poison. All of it.
Okay.
You know what?
I can drop the spell once I know it. I have to keep going
Yeah, you
through
can
it.
if you even do it and you walk around. The third vat is also poisonous.
Fuck them all. These all need to go.
Can you tell from sealed bottles?
Oh yeah, maybe have him do a pass downstairs because I know like at least some of the racks got destroyed, but not all of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
the one whole room got blown up.
Yeah, thanks guys.
I don't remember for that. That's as far as I got in the stream.
16.
I'm kind of curious of what's in here now. I can hold the spell for a minute, right?
Mhm.
So
Quick,
let me
run. Well,
let me see.
tired and tired and drunk.
I want to see if I can't see anything. In
No,
this
it's
room.
10 minutes. You got plenty of time.
Oh, then stumble.
Those kegs are empty. You can even move those around. Boom, boom. They're just empty.
Copying my settings.
You can move those around.
All right. Yep. Then. Yeah.
We got the downstairs and we got the 3 or 4 that are over on that cart already.
So
What
I'll just say that you run around. The ones on the cart ping. No, the ones on the cart do not ping. They are full, but they do not ping with poison.
Gonna
And
be
the
10,
bottles downstairs do not
100,
ping.
150.
It's just
these
a large.
3 giant vats.
Yep. Okay.
And he says, I don't have the ability to purify this.
I shouldn't I actually hold on.
I'll fix it
Fries.
on a fly.
Yeah, purify food and drink.
Yeah, that one.
You unprepared it earlier.
Because it's a ritual spell.
As a cleric, you can't cast ritual spells unless they're
You
prepared.
still have
You
to prepare them.
You just don't have to use a spell
Oh.
slot to cast it.
Wizards are the only ones. Wizards and then people, or wizards, tome locks, and people with the ritual caster feat are the only ones who can cast it without having prepared.
Oh, well then that was stupid of me because I was trying to think that I was doing something better.
But you would have known that as a cleric.
I would have. So I did have it
I
prepared.
would not
and
have.
My stupid ass changing it because not knowing the rules.
Well, you're in luck because superhero DM man is going to come down and remind you yet again that you have a scroll of purified food and drink that you got from a dead barbarian 4 sessions ago.
Oh, you did say something about that, but I don't think I actually identified the item.
It's a spell scroll. It's in your inventory as spell scroll.
Of purify food and drink.
Because neither D&D Beyond nor Foundry allows you to name the frickin' spell scroll, which I feel like is an oversight. But you do.
Oh,
If you want to use
excellent.
it. Otherwise,
Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea.
Now, is that a single container purification, or can he
5-foot sphere.
0.
yeah, it's a sphere. With a spell scroll, he would be able to do it.
So
you be able to do the full vat?
He'd be able to do all the vats with the scroll.
here's a
Aren't scrolls one use and done?
Huh?
I'd be able to do 2, right? I could stand between these 2.
Yeah.
I don't
It
think
says 5-foot radius sphere. You'd be able to get them both.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd be able to get a third one.
Here's a question. We need for both of our werewolves to finish a long rest. We
Fuck
probably aren't doing a whole lot during the night tonight. Would it be worth it to?
You could just wait till tomorrow and purify all 3 of them?
Yeah.
But spell, I probably
With
should.
the ritual cast, that way we can keep our spell scroll for if there's a more time sensitive need for it.
Should be.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
I can't
whether he
wait to
purifies
spend
Should be
it
better.
now or
this
he
house.
purifies it this afternoon, it's not
How
going
about you?
to
That's true.
affect.
Turn it off.
So actually, here's another important question. Did you have the spell
Or-
prepared?
Mike, I'll let
Well,
you.
I did-
this
I
one
Is that any
time.
better at all?
I
Or
had
is
it
it just going to stay the same because
I
I'm
had it
streaming?
prepared at the beginning of the session. I thought that I did. I had 2 prepared ritual spells. I thought I didn't have to have them prepared. I thought wizard rules.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, at the beginning of the session, with the end of the long rest, I changed
Do you
my
want to
spells.
retcon it, Barry?
Yes, I do.
You also
Okay, no
wouldn't
going
have
back.
gotten.
But now we're gonna do
You also wouldn't have
A little
gotten
bit of
long
a-
rests, and you can only change your spells at the end of a long rest. So
Aha!
Ah.
Aha.
So technically,
Gotcha,
changing my
Barry.
spells is wrong in the first
Thank
place.
you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
And I know.
Happen.
And then it was Shield of Faith.
So with that, I will say when you do your little clickety clicky clicking, I assume you're going to do purify food and drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. After you cast the spell on the first one, do your thing, and then you'll cast it ritually. So we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip because he's gonna do that, and it's gonna take like half an hour for him to do it, or 20 minutes because he's got to do it twice. What's up?
I'm gonna bug Andrin to try and convince him to like see if we can buy a barrel of the poison wine.
Cast it ritually. So we're doing a little bit of a time skip.
Yeah.
Andrin, do you ask him if you can have some poison wine?
Can I have some poison, please? Can I have some poison?
He's gonna
Yeah,
do that.
so
It's gonna take like half an
Speak
hour.
of animals, that's what it was. But I re-prepared it.
Castell senses a great internal struggle of that would be really useful to have at some point.
And funny.
Good Barry. I should have.
But we need these people's help, and I don't know if that would be the best way to form a good impression.